So this is a bit of a field day to Shoreham Airport. All the roads have changed slightly. I've just turned off, heading towards Shoreham Airport. It's a bit misty down here. There's been a few changes, and I'm just going to the northeast area of the airfield because some new buildings have been put in. So this is Shoreham Airport update 2561 for the 1st of June 2025. So it's quite a bit in this update. The real Achilles heel of this scenery was always the fact that the clock never worked. So finally, after following tutorials online, finally I've managed to get the clock animated. So the clock at Shoreham Airport only has the hour hand and the minute hand. So that's all working. So following the tutorial on, I had everything set correctly, followed the tutorial, but there was a problem with the rotation. You have to animate each hand 360 degrees, but it wasn't showing up correctly in the rotation, so I had to go through the whole tutorial again, and finally it did work. So that's the first big thing. The second thing is, because the flag asset in FS2020 doesn't work in FS2024, I have followed the tutorial on how to make an animated flag. So I've only got a few states, 5 mile an hour or 6 mile an hour, 10 and 15. I need to do a higher speed wind state. And you can see that the looping animation isn't that good. There is a way to fix that by flipping the rotation, by flipping the animation. So yeah, you can see it jumps back in the loop in a different position, but I think I know a way of fixing that. So wind direction is working. So I need to change the actual flags. There are now all the flags flying, and I need to change that to a Union Jack, to the England flag, or a red cross. So if I increase the speed, it's slightly quicker, 17 knots. So that's a state that I need to set in the. See, I've only got 6 knots, 10 knots and 15 knots. I need to do higher speed and correct the animation so it's not jumping back to the beginning. So that's another big thing I've managed to do. Next thing is, there's some brand new warehouses built in the northern end of the airfield. So a bit of work done to these. I need to do the sides. So the panels are sort of have a smaller riffle and separated by larger riffles. So I did a video and captured the photo and to get the normal map looking like that. So I just using the matte cap texture, which brings up a normal map. I just modelled this these riffles, smaller ones are separated by larger ones, just as a 3D model, and then just screenshot to photo editing and just make a texture 512 by 512. Obviously that needs to be, that was flipped the other 90 degrees, so that was the normal map that I created for this, for the siding. But obviously there's a lot more stuff around the sides, so I'm going to do that later on. So down here it's just started this. I need to put a bridge in by the look of it. There is a bridge here, but the Shoreham Air Crash Memorial looks something like that. Obviously it's not finished, it has to be a different texture and a lot more details to go into that. And then finally, this was a complicated thing, auto gate. This is not needs to be done again, the animation, so it's not quite working. This is fine, and the other one is so slow. I think I need to change the time. Have another look. This is not opening yet. So if I change the time to after 6 o'clock, the hangar door closes. All three should be closing. This is very slow, and it's not correct, but I'm going to work on that. If I change it to 6 o'clock, I think it's 6, they all start opening again. Eventually. So this was a really complicated animation. There's like 3, I'm not just doing it easy, all 3 are opening as an auto gate. So that's not the best thing to do for your very first auto gate. I've got all these animation tracks for different parts. Door 2, I do believe that could be causing the problem. This animation is too long, I believe, and this is part of the sliding, where the sliding door, which isn't animating properly. But I think this one is the one that's working properly. But anyway, so if I go back into the flight deck, if you hide the yoke, it should open or close the gates, the doors. So have a quick look. And that's not working, so it could be my coding. So at the moment that's not working, unless I turn the plane on. So if you hide the yoke, the auto gate should work. So I need to look at that. Yeah, that's not working. So this part of the XML should be making it work. So maybe this part is not correct. maybe too many spaces, I don't know. I'll have to go through it again to see if I can get the hide yoke to work. So lots more to do. Also need to put a clock this side that's working. Another thing to do. So that's it for now.